Hi friends, this is Gailsuoneill, and I teach stamping. I hope you enjoy.
Woo woo! I'm live. Should we start out laughing? So, hi Fern. Hi Sue. So I wanted to show this little tidbitty. You ready? This is what came out of my dog. Is that just like freaking amazing? Yeah, the rest of them were smooth. She said this was the weird one that was stuck in the urethra. So that's why the poor baby is as sad and sore as he is. So, yeah, and I was saying I was going to make a necklace, but I'm really not. Yeah, so, okay. So we're going to make some fall cards. We're going to use Forever Fern, Harvest Hellos. I'm going to announce the winners that from Sunday's video from YouTube people. So if you got over there, you had a chance. Let's start with this one. We'll start with this one. Isn't that pretty? All right. So for this, and I did have a piece of paper here. Well, this will do. This will do. Because we're going to be using some sponges. I think I'm missing one. Maybe I didn't put that one in. Orange? Orange. Yes, orange. And so we're going to be using Bumblebee. Yeah, where'd they go? Bumblebee, cinnamon cider. Oh, no, we're not using that. I confused myself with the background card. Never mind. We're starting over. Okay. So, so I got some Old Olive. I think I'm going to start out all of them with the Bumblebee. And except for that one. Okay. If I knew what I was doing, I'd be dangerous. All right. So we need this stamp. We need, not that one. I have a lot of stuff out because I played a lot. So it's just these three. And then I have some markers. That's where the green came in. So I've got Rich Razzleberry, Old Olive, and Cinnamon Cider. Duh! All right, so we're going to start out with this big one. I don't even need that one right now. I will need it eventually. All right, so first thing I do is stamp it in the Bumblebee. Then you take your marker. So for this one, I'm using the cinnamon cider and the Old Olive. And then I just take it and color wherever I want to color. You could even like tap it around, but I like to use the side of the marker and just put some color, and I'll put it right down that stem. And then you can clean it off a little bit with that. Then I'm going to take some of the cider. Cinnamon, let me in. And I'm going to do the same thing. Hopefully I'm hitting different spots, but you never can tell. You never know what it's going to look like till you stamp it. And I'm going to put that right there. Cool. And then I'm not going to bother like washing it each time. I just kind of wipe it off. And we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to try, and at some point I'll be going a little faster. because it's really repetitive, and it doesn't matter really where it hits, unless you really want to be like perfection. Nah, we ain't got time for that. So I'm just like kind of tapping, rubbing, always using the side, and I'm going to flip it and do this side. Yeah, and then I'm going to go there and the other side. So same thing. You can also use like a lighter color for your base if you want. Watch me just squiggle that around. So you're going to see, like, it doesn't matter. Because, honey, I'm speed stamping. See that? Looks the same, right? And one more. And then we're going to switch stamps. So I'm kind of just doing like a squiggle. And down the stem. And right there. I hope I'm not too far out of sight there. Alright, so I'm going to put that one to the side and grab... No, I think I'm going to do this one. So this one we start out with the pink Rococo Rose. And then I took... Did I take this one? I must have. No, I used this in the other one. Okay, so I'm going to take the cinnamon again and just put some like on the bottom. Like it's starting to, you know, starting to change. It's fall, everything changes. And I'm going to stick that right there. And do the same thing again. Just with a little bit more speed maybe. And you can go right up the center if you want. You hit a couple, we'll see what it looks like. A couple edges. Ooh, ah. Okay, so we're done with that one. Now we're just going to bring in this. And yeah, that's the green. That is going to be Granny Apple Green. I had to look for a minute. And it's really only like the front part that I'm using. So I'm going to take this Razzleberry and do the same thing. And I'm going to put one there. And I'm going to put the lighter one there. And you could add a little bit of the cinnamon into this if you wanted to. I might have in the other one. I don't remember. So there. And we'll stick a little piece there. One more time. Oh, I don't know why I went to the bottom. Got carried away. So we'll have a bright one there. Oh, I have two together. I guess that's how it works out. But look how pretty. Okay, so let's close these up. Of course, I put my fingers in it. Okay, and then I took Love and Laughter Forever After. So this, my favorite's the rectangle stitched. And then this was just a piece that was already like embossed, and it was in with my scrap, so I cut that one. So we're going to take this and we're going to stamp it in the black detail ink right there. I'm going to move this way because I guess I'm pulling it towards me a little bit. Okay, so we're going to glue that. And I have my glue on the wrong side of me tonight. So let me just move this over. Now I'll never find any of my stamps. Okay, this is going to get glued on also Mossy Meadow. So it's still really simple stamping. And then I'll show you something real quick that I just thought of when I was moving stuff around before. Oh, I got fingerprint on it. And I'm not even going to pop this up. I am going to just put it flat. But you could pop it up. So on the inside you could put happy anniversary. You could also stamp, you know, another leaf there. But let me just grab a scrap and this. So you remember this from a couple videos ago? So if I were to take this and re-wet it and use, whoops, I meant to do this. You know, use some other colors. Remember I said that these kind of last? I didn't really wet it a lot, but there you go. You can get like the same effect, just use some different colors, right? So that would be like a little bit faster. Oh, there's the other one too, if you didn't want to use your markers. Okay, so that one's done. Gave you a little extra treat there. And let's go to number 2. And I think we'll do this one. Thanks, Teresa. All right, let me flip this over. So here's the card. Like that. All right, that, and that. And I know I need this. Okay, I need that. So we're going to take the apple stamp. And I'm going to do that in black. There. And there. That little ink smudge won't matter. Might get cut off. And maybe it won't. Alright, then we're going to take the sliced apple. We're going to stamp it once there. Oh, why'd I put that away? Once there. And very vanilla. Oh, very vanilla. I need very vanilla. All right, give me 1 second. Very vanilla. Very vanilla. Okay. And we need that. Yay. All right, so these two, we're gonna just cut right like that. And that's garbage. Oh, then we need this. I guess I'll do the green on both of them. All right, because I don't think I brought the other. Oh, look at how smart I am. It's right behind me. Okay, so we need 1, 2. So we got those. We don't need a red one. Okay. I think we have it. Oh, look what I just did. That's the part of the red I need. Duh. I'm sure you guys saw that. I didn't. Alright, so we're going to take a scissor. And we're going to cut that out. Hey, cut that out! So I just need this part of it. I know I probably could have done this in advance, but you know, I'm sure everybody likes to watch somebody fussy cut. Not. Okay. Then this one, we're going to cut the whole thing, because that's the base. And I'm really trying to stay like on the line, but I am the worst fussy wussy cutter there is. I know, you learn this in kindergarten. Turn your thing. Alright, that's garbage. Okay, then this one, we actually just need this piece right here. Oh, she's got it. She's got it. Alright, so we're done with that. So we're going to put this together. And then we know we're not going to lose those pieces. So just a little bit of glue. Let me get rid of this water bottle. Whoa! I just hit the mouse and put something else on. It says zombies. I'm on Angela Green's. How did I do that? Alright, I gotta get my mouse and fix it. Is that the right one? Backwards. Oh, there we are. Okay, so we've got that. Then we're gonna take this one. And we're going to glue that right there. So now we have our little apple wedge, paper pieced instead of colored. Okay. Then this one, and I did find like a trick so I didn't have to use my tweezers, but I did find them. So I just kind of laid that down there and did that. And the same thing with this. Lay you down, put a drop of glue. That's more than a drop. That's a big drop. What do they call that? A dollop. Okay. So we have one more thing to stamp, and then we can put things together. Glue. So A plus, but of course you could do get well or, you know, whatever. I was thinking teacher. Oops, I gotta bring it to me a little bit. So I just put that right in the middle. It's a little crooked, but forgive me. I only cut one. All right, and then plus I got red ink on it. I'll be putting another one on top of it. That's what you do, you know. You just do another one later and paste it to it. Okay, so we've got that. So then all those great plaids. Love the plaids, love the plaids. So we're going to do that. So basically, this is a very easy card too. Easy peasy. Nah, you know what? On a piece that I have cut, I'll turn it over. But in a punch, not a punch, when you put it through a die, it leaves marks on the back side. And I don't like that. Especially when your plate, let me show you. Like if your plate looks like mine, you're going to have marks on your paper. So the other side doesn't work. For me anyway. I mean, there's a lot of things I just do, but that ain't one of them. But I do when it's just a piece that I've cut. There's always two sides. Well, not always. I just made that a lie. Oh, and I didn't do the leaves. So we're skipping the leaves because I don't have that paper. It's leaveless. But that's another thing I can add later. You'll see, you know, you know what I'm doing. Yeah, they're on the left tonight. I mean the right. That's the problem. I don't know my left from my right. Oops. One too many. Now it's on my left. And don't you forget it. Okay. I knew there was one that... It's a flick of the wrist. Put it in at a slant and do your wrist. I know somebody asked me about that. Okay, and then I want it that way. And then, oh, I know why the black marker was out earlier. And I turned around and put it away. Because this one I didn't paper piece. Ooh. This is my old one. Let's see, this is a journaling marker. Let's see if that works. It's old. It's very... Yeah, that don't work. I may as well put that in the garbage. Let's do one of my fine liners. Oh. Why is that not working? Because that's very fine. One brush. This one is a brush. Let's try that. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Okay. Oh yeah, Moya. So then this just gets glued down flat. And then, of course, if you want to put some gems or something. So that goes there. Up there a little higher. Yep, cover up that spot. So it's going to still get leaves. It's going to look exactly like that when it's done. Except it'll have... That one's not too straight either. I might fix them both. Okay, so that was that card. Wonder if I should do who won what first. Now I'll do it after this card. Okay, so this is actually going to be a combination of both of these cards, because you know I do my card, I hang it up, I look at it, and then I decide what I like, and then I send it to Sue, and we like kind of decided the same thing. We like the same parts of the two. So I got pieces, and I'm going to put these up here so I can kind of glance at them. So two of them I colored. I'm going to go ahead and color this, and then I will do the background. So what I used was light pumpkin pie, dark pumpkin pie, and this is light Cajun craze. So I took the dark pumpkin pie and put some color there on each of these sections. And there. And there. Then like across the bottom and a little bit at the top. Then I took the light. Now my light ran out, so I pulled out this end. I put in 2 drops of our ink refill, and then I have some, now you could probably do it with alcohol, but I have this blender solution from, well, this one's Spectrum Noir, but from my other markers. So I put in 10 drops of that, and that gave me back the color. And that's what I didn't like, the combination of using this with one of my other markers. Like the colors just didn't look right together. Although there are some colors that are almost identical to ours. But I didn't like that combo. So then once I had this, and you know I don't like our brush nibs because they get like that. Bleh. Okay, and then I took the Cajun Craze and went back over, and it's stamped in Cajun Craze. So I went back over this just to give it a little bit more dimension. And then I just blended it out a little bit. Just a little bit. I didn't even go over like the whole thing, just the line. Oh yeah, and the other thing I did was, I forgot, and I was neat. I didn't let myself be neat when I was filling in the color, because that way, when you cut that, you don't have the white edges. Alright, so I think I'm done with that. Oh, just found the little leaf. But we're past that. Okay, so then we're going to take the green. I think I'll do it in, yeah, I got green. I got the old olive. So I'm just going to stamp, whoa, 3 of these. And we also need 3 of these. 1, 2, and 3. But what I did was darkened it. So I took the Cajun Craze, I think. I don't think it matters. I just wanted them darker. Okay. And then the same thing to get them on. We're going to turn them around. We're going to put a drop of glue on each one. 1, 2, and 3. So we've got 1, 2, and 3. Oh, you little sucker. I said sucker. Okay. Let's turn this over. So we've got those all ready, because we don't want that nasty glue in our way for this part. All right, so I've got the glycerin. Whew. And the sponges. And I think I don't have that one. Oh, there we go. Cajun Craze. That one. Cinnamon. And oh, maybe I used more than that. Or I can skip this one. Let's see where we get to. Okay, so I started out with the, yeah, I'm not going to even use the bumblebee. I'm going to use crushed curry. Yeah. Crushed curry. And we've got a block. I've got my towel, because we're going to have to clean in between. So just a few drops of glycerin. And then pick up your ink. And you can always add more. All right, so we're going to do the whole card. Now, for anybody new that's watching, the reason I use glycerin is because it actually just makes your ink glide over the paper. And it's much faster than if I was using a dry sponge or a dauber. Okay, the next color is going to be, oh, see, I have all the wrong colors out. Orange. So pumpkin pie. And I'm going to put some there. And this one I don't have a handle for. So now I'm going to use a little bit extra glycerin because this is a new sponge. So that's going to like soak right up into the sponge. Hopefully it's enough. Oh yeah, I can tell it's enough. Now, I'm not going to go all the way up. I'm going to go, yeah, I guess that's about 2/3. Then you go back to your lighter one and go down. All right, now we're going to take some, no, not Cajun Craze, cinnamon. All right, so we got to clean the orange off. We're going to throw some cinnamon on here. We're going to put just a little glycerin, a couple drops. And this is called a unicorn bottle. Okay, so we're gonna, is that the right one? No. Hopefully that's enough. Okay, so we're gonna go not quite up. Then I'm not even going to put any more on. This is the cherry cobbler because I don't want it to get too dark because I'm going to stamp on that. So, whoa, that had a lot in it. Yeah, well, it needs color. It needs more color. Because it's short. Well, we'll get rid of that for now. God, I don't know, I must have used half a bottle in here. It's not supposed to be that wet. But that's our fall color. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm going to go back from here with the yellow. And blend back. So we can turn that over again. And that's done. So that's how you kind of blend in different colors without leaving like major lines. Okay, so then with the dies out of Garden Green, I cut those, and they are Forever Flourishing. The stamps are, I wish they'd name them the same. I don't know why. Forever Ferns, that's what it is. And it's somewhere. All right, so this is going to go a little higher because I'm going to stamp on the bottom, which I'm going to go ahead and do now. And hopefully it's going to dry because that still is a little damp. Where's my good ink? Here it is. So it's going to say Happy Harvest Blessing. And that way I know I have to stay above that. So we're going to put that right there. Okay. So it doesn't take a lot of glue. You just need to put a drop on each leaf. I think I'm going to snip off the bottom. So I'm going to start with one in the middle. And those could be kept, you know, pretty even. Don't even have to worry about the little piece that's supposed to be punched out. None you worry. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Sandy. You don't get blotches. No, you don't, Sandy. Blotchless. Unless you know, set it down in the wrong spot. Every once in a while I get a blotch. Did you hear what kids are doing now? I heard it on the news today. The new challenge, as I said, blotch, but Benadryl. What is wrong with these kids? So a kid died from overdosing on Benadryl. It's the new challenge. Jerky kids. So if you have teenagers, hide your Benadryl. Okay, so one of them, let's see, 2 are going to go there, and then 1 is going to get popped up. Did you ever in your life think we'd have to worry about things like that? Okay, so we got that ready. Stop! That's not the glue bottle I wanted anyway. So we're going to put one there. One there. Oh, look at that. A new ring. Adorable. And that one we're going to pop right there. Yeah, it's stuck. Okay, then we're going to mount this on garden green. Slide it over a little bit. And then onto a card front. I mean a card backing. This is the card front. And make sure you are right side up. And your card opens the right way. And this also could get a little few jimmies. Okay. So, there's that one. What I'm going to do is read off, well, kind of, sort of, this way, the winners. So, Robin Hardwood. Now, I wasn't sure about everybody living in the United States, so I can probably mail any of these to somebody out of the country, but these are going to cost a fortune because I was there once. K. Charles. So if any of these people live out of the States, then Sean Smith. Here, let me do this a faster way, maybe. Amy Marr, Judy Lucas for paper, Mary Fogarty, I could say that. Carolyn Buckeridge, Jackie Jimenez. And then we have some cards. Carol Martin, and that was when I turned lemons into fish. And Telecki. This was just from a couple weeks ago. Barbara Stike. Ouch. It's that one. Hope I don't get any fingerprints on them. Gailsuoneill. And that's that one. Pretty. And then Debbie Poole. That one. And then the grand winner, if you live in the United States, is Judy Gilbert. So anybody watching on YouTube, please let me know. Please send me a notification or an email. If I already have your address, then we're good to go. Yeah. So let me bring all this back. And that one. And that one. And of course I lost one. Oh no, I only did 3 this week. Otherwise we'd be here another half hour. Right, Gail. So thanks everybody for being here with me tonight. Don't forget, if you are a winner, I don't know why I always am doing this wrong. Let me know, send me a little message, and I will see you. Oh, let me show you what I think I'm going to do Saturday. Saturday morning, 11:30. I'm pretty sure this is what I'm going to color. So you'll see how I draw the window, how I did the drapes, because that's not a stamp. And the floor isn't a stamp. The only stamp was these 2. And guess what? That's me. That stamp is me. So that's what I'm going to be doing Saturday morning. And that one I will put on YouTube because it's a Stampin' Up! Stamp, although I'm not coloring it with blends. So so yeah, and then Sunday, you know my motto. I don't know, but it'll be something. So yeah, see you then. Thanks everybody for being here. Good night.